Today's knife is a backlock that I had initially dismissed it. From Cold Steel, this is the ProLite. I was wrong. I was dead wrong about it. I'm going to show you exactly what changed my mind. It is already at a bargain basement price, but if you stick around until the end, I'll show you where you can get it for an even lower, crazy price. One of the reasons why I decided to first overlook this was, well, because of the blade steel. It's that German 4116, and it's, you know, I know what you're thinking, because I was thinking the same thing about edge retention. It's going to be terrible. Well, anything that's maybe lost with the edge retention is going to be more than made up with the ease of how easy this is to sharpen. You should be looking at some specs, and these are all measurements. I did personally take them myself, but you can either pause and read now, or I'll put them down in the description below, just in case, like if you want to follow along through the video. Let's start the size comparisons out with, well, a couple Spydercos. We've got the Hamburglar and then Grimace, and then the Rats. We've got Rick and then Morty, and we'll finish up with a couple of Griptilians, and we've got Archie and then Meathead. Not that this is a big deal, but Cold Steel now, according to their measurements, they're saying that this blade is about 3.5 inches in length, but that's going to put you right about here. If you measure like from where the handle ends out to the tip, it's more like about 3.3 inches. And check out this blade. Look at that clip point. That, man, is that good looking. And I really like this. It's got like a polished stone wash finish to it. And you know what, now that I think about it, this is the only Cold Steel knife that I have in my collection with this kind of finish. The rest of them are either satin or they're coated. Look at how nice that this edge is. The sharpening job from the factory. I'm trying to get this in good light for you, but it's even. Yeah, on both sides, absolutely even. And it ends, so you see there, right there at the little sharpening notch, the blade ends perfectly. I mean, this is a $30 knife. Are you kidding me? Oh, I cannot wait to show you how good this cuts. And if this is your first time here, my name is Jay. Welcome to the channel now, and consider clicking on subscribe if you're looking for knife reviews that get right to the point. This came to me with little to like no oil here in the pivot, which is good. That's what you want, because that lube, what it can do is it acts like sort of a magnet and just attracts whatever it is, you know, the debris from whatever you're cutting. I just want to show you the deployment, because you can see, yeah, with just a little bit of a wrist flick, I can get it open, and then once you get it to get to a certain point, you can shake it closed. Now, I brought back out my Code 4 just because I wanted to show you that you really have to be careful when you're closing the ProLite, because of it has a much shorter ricasso. So that's the area from where the handle ends and up to the plunge grind. The ricasso on the ProLite is much, much shorter than what we're used to from Cold Steel. So you got to be careful closing it, because you want to make sure that you have your finger up high enough. And then you shake it, and look at that centering. Are you kidding me? That's just about perfect. And then there's zero, once it's locked up, there's no blade play in any direction. Oh yeah, that's solid. And oh, I need to show you the pivot screw. Yeah, that's a T10. This pocket clip, it's a little bit different than what we normally see. The standard clip right here on this Code 4 from Cold Steel, but it feels like, now these clips I'm not a fan of. This, I actually kind of like it. It has a little bit more give to it, and since the clip now it's straight and not curved, you know, because they normally have to include a second one. Here, there's no need to do that, because with that lefty love, look at that. It's just straight, so you can flap it over to the other side for lefty carry. I wish all their knives, I really do, I wish all their knives had this had this clip. I mean, even though I'll be the first to admit, I usually do like a little bit of a deeper ride in the pocket, but this isn't too bad. Oh yeah, that's a very comfortable grip going on. It does have some kind of like sharp inside corners, which, you might not even ever notice, but I just want to mention it. And I really like this. Check out that texturing on these GFN scales. It makes them, it's weird, but it makes them not feel plasticky. They don't feel cheap. It feels like it should cost more money, if that makes sense. Before I go ahead and toss this up on the scale to see how they did with the weight, I just wanted to try and show you on the inside, this does have like partial steel liners, okay? They run pretty much almost the entire length of this handle, and they run down like the spine. But these scales, there's no flex. I mean, I'm really trying to squeeze these and they're not moving. Let's see how they did. They did really good. 3.2 ounces. That's about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 AA batteries. Or, oh, look at that, same weight as the Spyderco Para 3. All right, here's my favorite part. We're gonna do a cut test. We're gonna see how well that this, it's about 2.9 millimeter thick blade stock. Let's see how it cuts. I thought fitting material would be the box it actually arrived in. Let's see. Oh, no way. I couldn't even tell it cut. No way. Okay, hold on. If my right hand will cooperate. Okay, it won't, but I don't think I really need it. Wow, I'm just holding this with one friggin' finger. Gosh dang, does that cut good. I really wish I had this ProLite when I did my previous video, which was a top 10 list of my favorite backlocks. If you're not familiar with it, I'll put a card, yep, right up there in the corner. You click on it and it'll take you to that video. I'll be sure to go ahead and I'll put any links to buy this knife down in the description below. But as of this recording, so I gotta check my watch today. Okay, so we're at April 22nd, 2020. As of this recording, this is currently on sale. Blade HQ, $22, normally $30. That's cheaper, okay, than a friggin' Ganzo. Now, I really think if you don't own, let's say you don't own any backlocks yet, but you're thinking about getting into them, I honestly believe that this ProLite, this is a really good place to start. Now, one question that I like to ask myself as we get to the end is, if I lost this, okay, if I lost this knife, if it was damaged, whatever, if I didn't have it anymore, would I replace it? Yeah, yes, I would. I mean, is 4116 steel, is it my favorite steel? No, of course not. But at this price, I mean, with a triad lock and this level of like fit and finish, oh, I'd say, yeah, this is good to go. It is, I think it's the perfect work knife. And now don't forget, if you like this video and you got any value from it, would you just let me know by leaving one of these? And don't forget, click on subscribe. Hey, thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next video. You guys take care. See you later.